Hello there, my name's Baru and I'm a VTuber. I started streaming on Twitch on the 27th of March of 2023, and now we're almost at the end of April. So I've been doing this streaming thing for a month, a little bit longer. But yeah, as you see on the title of this video, the human cost of streaming, I just want to talk about the impact that live streaming has had on me, on my mind, and my body. Live streaming, honestly, it's been an incredible journey, but a really intense one. It has given me so much joy, excitement, and fulfillment that I have no words to express my gratitude. But it also has given me the most pain, anxiety, and suffering that I had ever experienced of my life up until this point. When I did my first stream, before that, sorry. By default, I'm already a very anxious person. I'm very, very anxious. I like to know things beforehand, and I don't like surprises and all of that. I'm also very much an introvert, which is not to say that I don't like other people. I enjoy interacting with others. But after spending a lot of time socially with others and interacting with work, I need some time alone to process everything, to think, to reflect on those experiences, to recharge my social batteries back up. Where others, extroverts, they recharge with social interaction, with activities with others. So, I'm a very anxious person. I'm very much an introvert, and I need some time on my own every here and there to recharge. And I started this whole streaming thing, even though my entire body and mind were against it, because I was extremely afraid, and I put a huge emphasis on extremely afraid of being judged, of being seen, of being rejected, that nobody will be there, that other people are more qualified to do this, that I don't have what it takes, that I shouldn't even bother, that I'm just wasting my time and other people's time. All these thoughts were racing on my head all the time. And the pain, the suffering, it was there. My heart was constantly beating into overdrive. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack at any given moment, and my head was pounding so hard I could barely even think, I could barely even work. But despite all of that, I did it. I went ahead and did my first stream. And again, I couldn't even sleep the day before the stream. I was extremely anxious, extremely afraid, extremely terrified of being stuck on zero, on nothing. That thought alone made me cry multiple times. But despite the fear, despite the anxiety, the desire, the emotion to actually do it, to give it a shot, was just a tiny bit higher than the fear. Like, this is the fear, and this is my desire. So the desire ended up winning just by a tiny bit against the fear. So I did it. I did my first ever live stream on Twitch. And to my surprise, a lot of my friends came. A lot of them interacted with me. A lot of people came and dropped a hi, a message, something. So there was more than zero, which I couldn't believe. I couldn't understand. I couldn't grasp why. But I was so excited. I was so goddamn happy. I was not a zero. I was more than that. And so, I finished my first ever stream. I think around 7 people watched it. And I felt incredible. I did it! I finally did it! I did this thing I wanted to do for so long, despite the fear, despite the anxiety, despite my heartbeat feeling like it was going to explode at any moment, despite my head pounding like a jackhammer. I still did it. And then I went to sleep that day and had a panic attack. I woke up in cold sweat. My heart was beating the fastest than it ever has beaten. My head felt like it was being crushed from both sides. And I had this feeling like if thousands of people were watching me, and I wanted to escape. I didn't want that. I wanted to hide, to not be judged, to not be seen, to not be insulted or be hurt by others. I just wanted to escape back to my safety and security inside the box, never to be seen, never to be heard of again. So, despite all the pain, the panic attacks, the anxiety, the fear, I kept doing it. I just kept streaming. And every time the situation would repeat. In fact, uh, because I didn't have as many viewers as before or as much chat interaction as my first stream, it got worse. The anxiety definitely got much worse. The panic attacks started happening more often, more intensely, and I was going insane. Something that you need to know for this story to understand a bit is that I struggle so much with recognizing myself and my achievements in life. You could technically say, looking at my life, that I'm a successful person, but I don't feel like it. Unless somebody comes into my life and tells me, hey, Baru, you're doing great. That's the moment when I say, oh, I'm doing great. Wow, yippee! But I can't recognize myself. Honestly, it's extremely hard because I just think I just happened to be on the right place at the right time, or I was lucky, or I just put enough time into this thing and somehow it turned into something beneficial, something useful. But I, I, it's just so hard to recognize something that I did as an achievement, or as like a goal, or like a dream come true. Because I had the entire world and my country against me ever since I was born. Everything was against me. The tables were turned against me. And when you spend your entire life being told that you're wrong, that you're worthless, that you're miserable, that you don't deserve any of this, you start to believe it. And it's really, really, really freaking hard to break that apart. To think maybe I do deserve things. Maybe I do deserve good things to happen to me. And it's tremendously hard to not believe those thoughts, especially when they are hammering in your head, in and out, every single day, 24/7, non-stop. Now, having said all of this, you might wonder, well, if streaming is giving you so much pain, so much anxiety that you can't focus on work, that you can't function as a human being, and it's clearly hurting you so much, why do you keep doing it? Because I found something that's streaming for me that fills me with so much joy, with so much excitement, with so much fun. that I can't even begin to describe it. My current job no longer fulfills me. I just do my responsibilities and go back home and try to bear the rest of the day. But streaming, even if it hurts, it made me excited for life again. It made me genuinely care about being alive again. It made me feel so much fun, so much joy, so much learning new things, so much trying out different softwares and things and technologies. It was like this breath of fresh air into my life. It has given me so much, even if it hurts, even if it's breaking me. It's giving me so many things to be grateful for. So many of them. And that's why I continue to stream. Because it feels like I'm putting out a performance, that I'm being seen, that even someone as worthless as me is being seen. And when somebody leaves a message on my chat, or hits the follow button, or just says hi, that fills me with so much joy, with so much happiness, because this person that doesn't know me is putting their energy and time into me. Whatever it is that they just wanted to say hi or interact with me, or they are looking forward to see what else I can give, what else I have to give. That it's so freaking incredible that someone will be interested in me. And that's why I stream. Because I genuinely want to be an inspiration. I want to be inspired and inspire others. I want to have a positive impact from the bottom of my heart into someone else's life. Even if it's just for a second, just for a moment. Just to have a tiny little impact is enough for me. Even if it's as short as 1 second. That's all I need. That's all I want. I want to shine in the sky. I want to also be one of those stars shining up there. I want to be seen, to be heard, to be received, to be followed, to be a leader. I want all of that. And I'm so afraid. I'm so scared. I'm so anxious. But despite all the voices here, despite the pressure here, and the pain that I feel on my everything, I keep going forward. Despite the panic attacks, I still keep going forward. Despite the fact I can't sleep at night when I stream, I still keep going forward. Because even if it hurts, it's giving me so much more. So much more that I couldn't ever possibly describe. So, on my latest stream, I was feeling like shit. Not gonna lie. My mind was filled with really bad thoughts that I shouldn't bother doing this, that I'm not being seen, that nobody's here, that I should just quit, that I should just stop, that I'm not worthy, that I don't have what it takes, that this thing, this Twitch thing will never ever grow, that I'll never have a community and nobody will ever care about what I do. And I was feeling really, really bad. And then, right as I was ready to hit that end live stream button, a friend of mine, Sigurd, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name by the way, raided my stream. And I couldn't believe it. Like, what the heck? What was going on? Why will somebody like me have that happen to them? I don't deserve that. I was so confused, but also so excited. because I was like, what's going on here? I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. And he just came with his viewers, and we chatted for a while, and I had so much fun after that. There's this person that came from there, Intense Funky, and oh my god, we talked about the game, about strats. He helped me do like some of the time trials of the game because I was playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and he was giving me tips, and we were talking about the game and the features and ins and outs. And I was having so much fun. For once, ever since I started streaming, for once I could go above these talks that I was having, and it was actually having fun. I was actually enjoying myself. I was enjoying the moment, and that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. It was such a precious moment that it will always live on my heart because I didn't thought that somebody like me deserved to experience something like that. For once, since I started this whole streaming thing, for once I felt how I wanted to feel since I started. To be seen by others, to have a good time with them, to have fun, to laugh, to inspire, to just be heard. That's it. Is that too much to ask? Is it? Is it really too much? Because I don't know. So I had my stream. It was incredible. Thank you so much, Sigurd. Thank you so much, Funky. And after that, everybody left. And that's okay, because even if nobody followed me or anything, I finally experienced what I wanted to experience. And I don't know if that will happen again, or if, I'm destined to forever be stuck on zero, to never grow on this platform, on Twitch. I don't know. And nobody has any control over that. And despite, again, all the pain of the anxieties, I don't know if this pain will ever go away either. I have no way of knowing. But for as long as this is being fun for me, for as long as it gives me more than what it takes away from me, I think I'll keep doing it. Because if I made someone happy, even for just a second, even if I made them laugh for something stupid, that's enough. That means I did what I wanted to do, even if it hurts me on the process. So I just want to say thank you to Daisy Bunny, thank you to Kelazun, thank you all so much because you answered my fears and anxieties about streaming, and you told me to just do it. So I did. So I did, and here we are. Thank you for listening, for watching this video. I hope you got something positive out of it. That is what I genuinely hope from the bottom of my tiny heart. I love you and I wish you a great day. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on Twitch. You can also follow me on Twitter and TikTok. My name is the same as here, Baru BT. Thank you for your time. I wish you the very best, my friend. Have a great day.